What if you could see in the dark, regrow lost limbs, or become invisible? For us, these are the realms of fantasy, the stuff of comic books and blockbuster films. But for some remarkable creatures on our own planet, these are not fantasies, but everyday realities. The natural world is a theater of the extraordinary, a place where evolution has crafted abilities so astonishing they defy our understanding. These are the true superheroes of Earth, equipped with powers that have been honed over millions of years of survival. Today we're counting down 5 animals with real-life superpowers you'll wish you had. Prepare to be amazed by the hidden wonders of the animal kingdom, where the impossible becomes possible, and reality is far more wondrous than any fiction we could ever imagine. Number 5. Our journey begins beneath the waves in the vibrant coral reefs of the tropical oceans. Here, amidst the dazzling array of life, lives a creature of astonishing power and perception. It is small, often no longer than a human finger, yet it possesses abilities that are, quite simply, bewildering. This is the mantis shrimp. It may not look like a heavyweight champion, but its reputation as one of the most formidable predators in the sea is well earned. The mantis shrimp's most famous superpower is its punch. It possesses 2 club-like appendages, which it can unfurl with breathtaking speed. The acceleration is so immense, comparable to that of a .22 caliber bullet, that it creates a phenomenon known as cavitation. As the club strikes, the water around it vaporizes, forming a bubble. When this bubble collapses, it releases a secondary shockwave, a burst of heat, light, and sound. This punch is so powerful it can shatter the shells of crabs and snails with ease. In captivity, they have been known to break the glass of their own aquariums, but its powers do not end with physical force. The mantis shrimp's vision is arguably even more incredible. Where we humans have 3 types of color-receptive cones in our eyes, the mantis shrimp has between 12 and 16. This means they can perceive a spectrum of colors far beyond our comprehension, including ultraviolet light. They can see a world that is, to us, completely invisible. To be a mantis shrimp is to see the world in a way we can only dream of, a vibrant psychedelic reality, and to possess a punch that can literally boil water, a true marvel of evolution. Number 4. From the vibrant chaos of the reef, we travel to the calm, quiet waters of ancient lakes near Mexico City. Here lives a creature that seems to have discovered the fountain of youth, an animal that defies one of the most fundamental rules of life, the finality of injury. This is the axolotl, a species of salamander with a truly miraculous ability. The axolotl is, in many ways, a perpetual child. It spends its entire life in a larval state, a condition known as neoteny. This youthful nature seems to extend to its very cells. If an axolotl loses a limb to a predator or an accident, it does not simply form a stump or a scar. Instead, it begins a process of perfect reconstruction. The process is flawless. It will regrow the limb in its entirety. Bone, muscle, skin, and nerves, all perfectly formed and fully functional. There is no scarring, no hint of the original trauma. It is as if the injury never happened. This incredible power is not limited to just its limbs. The axolotl can regenerate its tail, its jaws, and even parts of its spinal cord. It can repair damaged portions of its own brain and, astonishingly, even its heart. Scientists are captivated by this ability, studying the axolotl's genetic code in the hope of unlocking secrets that could one day benefit human medicine. To witness the axolotl is to see a living testament to resilience. It carries within its delicate frame one of the most sought-after superpowers imaginable. The ability to turn back the clock on injury, to make itself whole again, time after time. In a world where loss is often permanent, the gentle axolotl offers a profound and hopeful glimpse of what is biologically possible. Number 3. The Indestructible Voyager. Our next subject is perhaps the most resilient animal known to science. It is microscopic, almost invisible to the naked eye. Yet it possesses a toughness that puts every other creature on this list, and indeed on this planet, to shame. You can find it almost anywhere, in the damp moss of your garden, at the bottom of the deepest ocean trench, or on the highest mountain peak. This is the tardigrade, affectionately known as the water bear or moss piglet. Its superpower is simply survival against all odds. The tardigrade's appearance is rather charming, a tiny 8-legged creature that trundles along like a minuscule bear, but do not let its quaint exterior fool you. When faced with environmental stress, the tardigrade enters a state of suspended animation known as cryptobiosis. It curls into a desiccated ball, called a ton, reducing its metabolic activity to less than 0.01% of its normal rate. In this state it becomes almost indestructible. It can withstand temperatures from just above absolute zero to well over 150 degrees Celsius. It can endure pressures 6 times greater than those found in the deepest parts of the ocean. It can survive lethal doses of radiation, hundreds of times more than would be fatal to a human. For the tardigrade, conditions that would mean certain annihilation for almost any other life form are merely a temporary inconvenience. Perhaps its most astonishing feat of survival was demonstrated in 2007. A group of tardigrades was taken into low Earth orbit and exposed directly to the hard vacuum and intense radiation of outer space for 10 days. Upon their return to Earth, many of them were rehydrated and not only survived but went on to successfully reproduce. They are the only animal known to have survived direct exposure to the void of space. The tardigrade challenges our very definition of what it means to be alive and what life can endure. The humble water bear is, without a doubt, Earth's ultimate survivor. Number 2. The living canvas. We return once more to the ocean, home to so many of nature's most inventive creations. Lurking in coastal waters around the world is an animal that has mastered the art of illusion, a creature that can vanish in plain sight. It is a true shapeshifter, a living, breathing canvas that can alter its appearance in less time than it takes for us to blink. This is the cuttlefish, and its superpower is the most advanced and dynamic camouflage in the entire animal kingdom. The cuttlefish is a cephalopod, a relative of the octopus and squid, and it possesses a skin of extraordinary complexity. This skin is embedded with millions of pigment-filled sacs called chromatophores, each one surrounded by tiny muscles. By contracting or relaxing these muscles, the cuttlefish can instantly change the size of each sac, flashing colors across its body in vibrant, pulsating waves. It is a display of hypnotic and dazzling beauty. But this is not merely for show. The cuttlefish uses this ability to communicate with others of its kind, expressing everything from aggression to courtship through a complex language of color. More importantly, it uses it to blend seamlessly into its surroundings. It can match not only the color of the sand, a rock, or a patch of seaweed, but also its texture. By manipulating tiny bumps on its skin called papillae, it can go from perfectly smooth to rough and spiky in an instant. Its ability to mimic its environment is uncannily accurate. It will observe its background and replicate the patterns with astonishing fidelity, becoming just another part of the scenery. This makes it both an incredibly effective ambush predator and a master of evasion. It is active, intelligent camouflage, a constant process of observation and adaptation. The cuttlefish's control over its appearance is so complete, so instantaneous, it seems like magic. It is a living, breathing, optical illusion, a creature that wears its thoughts and its environment on its skin. For the cuttlefish, it is simply the art of survival, perfected. Number 1. The river's lightning. For our final and most electrifying superpower, we venture into the murky, slow-moving waters of the Amazon and Orinoco basins in South America. Here, in the shadowy depths, glides a creature that has harnessed one of nature's most fundamental forces. It is an animal that can generate its own lightning, a living battery capable of delivering a staggering electrical jolt. This is the electric eel, and its shocking ability truly sets it apart. Despite its name and snake-like appearance, the electric eel is not an eel at all but a type of knife fish. Its lengthy body is packed with specialized cells called electrocytes, which are stacked in series like the cells in a battery. It has 3 distinct electrical organs that make up nearly 4/5 of its body, all dedicated to the production and control of electricity. This is a creature that is, by its very design, a biological power plant. The eel can generate 2 types of electric shock. Low-voltage pulses are used for navigation and hunting in the muddy waters, where vision is of little use. It creates an electric field around its body and can sense disturbances in that field, allowing it to see its environment and locate hidden prey. It is a form of electrolocation, a sixth sense that turns the murky water into a clear map of its surroundings. But when it's time to attack or defend, the eel unleashes its full power. By discharging all its electrocytes at once, it can generate a massive shock of up to 860 volts. This high-voltage blast is more than enough to stun a fish, a caiman, or even a horse. The shock overwhelms the nervous system of its prey, causing instant paralysis and allowing the eel to swallow its meal at its leisure. It is a swift, silent, and devastatingly effective weapon. The electric eel's mastery over electricity is a remarkable evolutionary achievement. It has turned a universal force of nature into a tool for hunting, defense, and perception. To be able to stun your enemies with a touch, to navigate through darkness with a personal radar, this is a superpower of immense utility. The electric eel is a living testament to the inventive power of evolution, a creature that truly embodies the raw, untamed energy of the natural world. From the glass-shattering punch of the mantis shrimp to the incredible shocking power of the electric eel, the natural world is filled with abilities that rival anything we could invent in our fiction. These animals are a profound reminder that for every challenge, evolution can find a solution, often in the most beautiful and astonishing ways. The powers of regeneration, invulnerability, and invisibility are not just fantasies, they are survival strategies, honed over millennia. Each of these animals showcases a different facet of life's ingenuity. We have so much yet to learn from them, so many secrets still locked away in their DNA. Their superpowers inspire awe and wonder, pushing the boundaries of what we believe is possible. Which animal superpower would you choose? The perfect camouflage of the Cuttlefish, the regenerative gift of the Axolotl, or perhaps the near indestructibility of the Tardigrade? Let us know in the comments below. We hope you've enjoyed this journey into the world of animal superheroes. The planet is full of such wonders, and we've only just scratched the surface. If you want to discover more about the amazing creatures we share our world with, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more amazing animal facts. Thank you for watching, and stay curious.